propose putting an end to anonymity on social media. In our countries, no one can walk the streets with a mask on their face or drive a car without a license plate. No one can send packages without showing an ID or buy a hunting weapon without giving their name. And yet, we are allowing people to roam freely on social networks without linking their profiles to a real identity. This paving the way for misinformation, hate speech, and cyber harassment, because it is facilitating the use of bots, and it is allowing people to act without being held accountable for their actions. Such an anomaly cannot continue. In a democracy, citizens have the right to privacy, not to anonymity or impunity, because with those two, social coexistence would be impossible. That is why I believe we must push forward the principle of pseudonymity as the functioning element of social media, and force all these platforms to link every user account to an European digital identity wallet. This way, citizens could use nicknames if they want, but in the case of a crime, public authorities will be able to connect those nicknames to real people and hold them responsible. Because accountability is not an obstacle to freedom of speech. It is an essential complement to it. On social media user, or it's much better to say, one social media user, one real ID. This is the only way to really ensure that minors do not access inappropriate content, that people who commit crimes are banned or prosecuted from social networks, and that the millions of fake profiles that exist and influence the public conversation are.
In the meantime, we also got an update. There's a Florida man that we heard from police that was arrested for making threats against President Trump. Let's listen into that press conference that just got underway a few minutes ago.
Okay, I'm Chief Tony Araujo. You got the spelling, but I'll say it again, A-R-A-U-J-O. Chief of Police with the City of West Palm Beach. With me over my right shoulder, Deputy Chief of Department Shearer, Assistant Chief Musco, who oversees the CID, our Criminal Investigations Division. Assistant Chief Spatera runs operations. Some of the detectives involved, Detective Lieutenant DeVito, who oversees our Detective Bureau. Detective McDonald.
Detective Varielli. Detective Material.
There you go. I have them written down, but obviously I didn't bring my piece of paper up here with me. So I just want to start off by telling you I'm going to answer a few questions, what I might be able to answer after the information I'm about to give you. I'm done giving it to you. The victim in this case is the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. You'll see that in the probable cause affidavit once it becomes public record. I want to give you a series of the chain of the events of how this happened and how we arrived at probable cause. It'll be a quick snapshot. So I want to announce the arrest of the suspect in this case. His name is Shannon Atkins. He's a male, 46 years of age, who resides in the city of West Palm Beach. The timeline: on January 19th, late, a tip was given to the FBI National Threat Operations Center. It was given to them by a gentleman that resides in Okeechobee, Florida. He reported that threats were posted on Facebook. They were violent, rhetoric, political views, in his opinion, aimed at the president. Very early on January 20th, our West Palm Beach detective that's assigned to the FBI task force began working the case, and he too found the disturbing post. Some of the posts were Lincoln, JFK, Reagan, Martin Luther King, and Trump. Atkins posted, "Unfortunately, one is still alive." He wrote something to that effect. He also wrote another saying, "Bullets, please. Jesus, Save America. Another one he wrote, I've been banned from X because I said I hope and pray someone kills him. We haven't had an assassination in years. That gives you a flavor of some of the posts that this gentleman posted. After probable cause was established, we began our surveillance using our CID, our Criminal Investigations Division. Some of these officers you see up here are detectives, and our TAC unit. Mr. Atkins has 2 residences in the city of West Palm Beach. Just before 7:30 p.m. on Friday night, Atkins was stopped near one of his homes. He was driving a white 2013 BMW. When we placed him in custody, subsequently we found 3 baggies containing suspect cocaine in his pocket. They did test positive. He was arrested without incident. While being interviewed later, he admitted writing the Facebook post that said he was joking. Folks, this is not a joke. Nothing of that sort is a joke. We notified the Secret Service. They're looking at this case, and they'll make a determination if federal charges are going to be in play. In today's climate, you really can't say things like this. We have incident after incident, example after example of when these threats become real. And we take these very seriously. I want to tell the general public that they are our partners, our eyes and ears. We encourage you to report anything suspicious to the FBI, Crime Stoppers, or the free Safe Watch app that we have. That information goes directly to our STIC, our intelligence center. You can remain anonymous. As I said before at news conferences, let us decide whether the information is actionable. We'll determine if there's reasonableness to further an investigation. And in this instance, there was. Our detectives developed probable cause, and we made an arrest. So with that, again, if you see something, say something. The charges, you have received copies.
All right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. All right. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekha HaKodash. All right. Double honors to our apostles on Great Millstone, Ruel, and peace and salutations to the elect scattered across the 4 corners of the earth, who Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, okay, has blessed with his truth and is giving diligence to make the calling and election sure. Shalom, shalom, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Barakatan. All right. So, yeah, I'm coming back again through the spirit with a quick video. And I'm going to entitle this, Persecution is Coming. Okay, and as you can see, the video that I just posted up a few days ago, one of the brothers did a video. I believe it was the brother Amawan Gabar, dealing with how the WEF came out and said that there needs to be a crackdown on anybody speaking up against, pretty much Esau's algorithm, okay, or putting out any type of information that could be misleading or ultimately going against the New World Order, okay, and that was a few days ago. And now you have this video where a guy in Florida, Palm Beach, was arrested because he was making jokes against Donald Trump of being assassinated, so to speak. Okay, and I guess they found some shit on social media, Facebook, I believe, and Twitter, which is now called X. Certain statements that he made as considering the president. He said first it was MLK, then it was Kennedy. There's only one left. Okay, and he was arrested, and he said he was just playing. So this just shows you, brothers, that the stage is getting set, man. Okay, the stage is getting set. Okay, and there's definitely a spirit of Esau trying to revive Babylon, which we know through the spirit is unhealable. Okay. But don't be surprised if more draconian measures are being set up to where you can't say nothing about America being destroyed or any harm coming to America. It's nothing for them to label that as terrorist acts. Okay. And it just shows you what time that we're living in, that we're in the time of this devil coming down with great wrath because he knows he has a short time. Okay. And we know that there's a persecution that is going to take place on the prophets, okay, the elect, okay, certain individuals, okay, that have turned back to Yahweh Bashim Yashai. And events like this can easily set the stage. Now, one of the things that this the sheriff said was that for people to keep their eyes open and report any suspicious behavior to the FBI, okay, and they'll, pretty much deal with it accordingly. Now, saying that, okay, it ain't nothing for these devils to make up some shit. And I'm saying this to say this, brothers, we got to be ready, bro. Okay, you brothers out there, okay, we've been out here speaking, prophesying, okay, of the destruction of Babylon, okay, and we've also spoken about how there's going to become a persecution upon the prophets, okay, and that's part of counting the cost and knowing that is something that certain brothers might face, okay. So, the last thing what you don't want to do is be caught unawares and go through that, and everything that you learned in this truth, in this walk, everything that we know was suspected to happen, you end up having an oil spill, meaning you end up throwing the scriptures out the window and you're just leaning on complete flesh. Okay. That's not how you want to be. And I'm saying this to say this. The stage is being set, brothers. Okay. The stage is being set. We just seen a video where the WEF, which I posted in this video, said that there needs to be consequences on people posting certain things on social media. Okay. That pretty much goes, which ultimately I'm gonna say it in so many words, that pretty much goes against the NWO. Because Esau is trying to crack down on the information, and he's definitely above everything, above all, trying to get rid of the prophets, man. Okay, that's the ultimate agenda. Okay, now they're not coming out saying it bluntly, but as what is written, okay, and understanding what times that we're living in, and understanding how the rise of the elect are a testimony and a witness to this place being destroyed. This is definitely something that they want to stop. Okay. So hold on one second. Okay. Salaki about that. So this just shows you what time that we're living in. Okay. It's looking like they're getting ready to make a move on free speech. Okay. It's looking like they're getting ready to make a move on free speech, meaning you can no longer have an opinion or be able to express your belief, especially what we teach here as the prophets about the destruction of Babylon the Great. Okay, the enslavement of the elite. Now, I want to say this. It is with the snap of Esau's finger. It is nothing for him to, and this has happened during many so-called movements. Okay, now this isn't a Black Panther movement. This isn't a black militia. No, we believe that we're the prophets of Yahweh Bashim Yashai. Okay, and but saying that to say this, it is nothing for Esau to set up a decoy, or not a decoy. Well, I'll say a decoy in terms of making up an individual claiming to be an Israelite and doing some bugged out shit to where the ministry is blamed. Okay, we have to be ready for that, because look, brothers, this thing is big. All right, this Israelite thing, as Apostle Gabar says, is big. You know, and within this so-called movement, you got a lot of reprobates. You got a lot. Well, hey, you had those one individuals from the BWI or the BOI Israelites that were burning flags. Okay, burning flags. Okay, and you know, we're gonna have to suffer particular things because of these clowns, these reprobates. But however, the main the main subject that I'm saying is we have to be able to stand strong through that tempest, through the persecution. Okay, and no matter what, maintain our trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. Okay, and keep the faith. The Lord might have certain brothers go through that just to try you. I'm gonna get the scripture. Okay. Okay, and I'm not gonna make this too long. Let me get the scripture real quick. Okay. Because this also has to come to pass. Okay. This is the book of this is the book of Matthew. Salakia. This is the book of Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. Okay, and these are the words from Yahushua himself. It says, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee the crown of life." So this is the mindset that we have to have in us, man. If that persecution does come, okay, this is where our comfort lies. That's why the scriptures are known as what? The comforter. And what did Yahushua said? He said, look, you're being in there to be tried. So knowing that you're being tried, that right there alone itself shows you that you're going through a process of your faith being tested. Okay. And once you pass that, what did Yahushua said? I will give thee the crown of life. Okay. Remember what Ezra said in the second chapter. He said he marveled of those who stood stiffly for the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay. And then they began to receive palms in their hand from Yahushai. Okay. So, this is where we're at, brothers. This is where we're at. We need to buckle up, and I'll say this, be mindful of what you say out there at the camp. But it's coming. No matter what, it's coming. Okay. And like I said, we're going to have to suffer these reprobates, man, and how they conduct themselves out there. Okay. So yeah, this is, and it's ironic. Well, it's not a coincidence how you just had a couple of days ago the guy from the WEF come out there and say that we need to start cracking down on things being said on social media, and start punishing people that are saying particular things that promote violence or so-called misinformation. And really what this is, brothers, is Esau trying to get control of the narrative, man. Okay. He screwed up with this internet thing. That's why you had one of the Rockefellers come out and say that we should have never created the internet. So this is just a form of Esau trying to gain back control. But look, it's nothing that he can do because the word is already out. The gospel has been pushed upon the four corners of the earth. So there's nothing that he can do but this. This is the book of Revelation. This is the book of Revelation. 11. Shalakia. This is the book of Revelation, 12 and 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants, the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." Right, and these elite know that they have a short time. You know, in their minds, they're thinking, well, if I don't get this new world order done quick, then it's over for us. Okay, we're pretty much dealing with a fugitive maniac. Okay, that's trying to keep from fulfilling Jeremiah the 49th chapter. Okay, and 11. Okay, where it speaks about the punishment that we went through. Esau's got to go through. So the rulers that be are fugitives. Okay, and the Inquisition has been made, and now they're on the run, and they're on the run by trying to set up these different draconian laws and measure to keep their existence maintained. But there's nothing that they can do about it, and you know, we can't let their incredulity trouble us. Okay, so you know, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash. I hope that this video was edifying, and you know, once again, to exhort you brothers to stay on point out there, be circumspect. Okay, if you do, or any of us do have to be persecuted, know that it was written, and as Yahweh Shai said, be thou faithful unto death. So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to our apostles, the great millstone, and shalom to the elect.